I buy gas or electric vehicle. What every driver person needs to know before they're gonna go step into the dealership arena and get bombarded by all of the different viewpoints from the manufacturers. If you're thinking about buying a new vehicle, I would caution you first that new vehicles, sometimes we gotta have one. Sometimes the new car smell, we just have to do it. And if you're independently financially wealthy, then go ahead and do it. But if you're not, you have to think about your retirement first. So think about how much it costs to buy and drive with depreciation, finance charges, sales tax, registration fees, on and on and on. And you still have to maintain the new or used one. The average price for a new vehicle right now is $750. The average price for a used vehicle right now is $550 a month. That doesn't include depreciation or insurance or sales tax or registration fees or maintenance or gas or repairs, nothing. So, but realize that if you're thinking you should stick to a gas powered or switch to electric, EVs, electric vehicles, EVs are everywhere and they're in the news. Manufacturers are investing heavily in battery powered platforms. But just because EVs are trending doesn't mean that they're the best choice for everyone. Like most things in life and business, the right answer comes down to your situation, your needs, and how you plan to take care of what you buy. At the shops I represent, we don't sell cars. We protect them. So we're not here to push one technology over another. We're here to help you make a clear, confident decision based on real world experience. Electric vehicles offer real advantages, especially for drivers who stay local and have access to charging. The pros: no gasoline required, no oil changes, fewer moving parts, instant torque and smooth acceleration, lower cost per mile when charged at home. Realize that. And then, there are normally some federal and state tax incentives available. But it comes with a trade-off: higher upfront costs. Public charging infrastructure, varies by the region that you live in. Limited range for long distance travel. Cold or hot weather reduces battery range. Repairs require specialized tools and technician training. Battery replacement costs are high outside of warranty. If you commute short distances, can charge at home, and plan to keep your vehicle for 8 to 10 years, an EV could pay off. But if you want to make sure that, you have to make sure that you're set up to support it. And I mean, that literally is charging at home, which you got to take that into consideration as well. It requires specialized stuff. Gasoline powered cars still work for most drivers. Gasoline vehicles are still the most versatile and widely supported option on the road. Whether you're in a big city, rural town, or anywhere in between, gas powered vehicles offer unmatched flexibility. Lower upfront costs, quick, easy refueling everywhere, easy to service and maintain, long distance travel with no planning required, strong resale value, abundant parts and trained technicians nationwide. With proper care, well-built gasoline vehicles can last well over a couple 100,000 miles and well over 500,000 miles if you're maintaining them properly and you've got a plan on how to maintain them properly. If you need a dependable vehicle that doesn't rely on charging infrastructure or specialized service, gas is still a solid choice. But then you've got hybrids and plug-in hybrids. Not ready to commit to full electric, hybrid or plug-in hybrid, a PHEV, plug-in hybrid electric vehicle, you gotta love it, offers the best of both worlds. Excellent fuel economy, reduced emissions, regenerative braking for a longer brake life, gas power flexibility with electric efficiency. The PHEVs can drive short distances on electricity alone, then switch to gas when needed. And, you have to understand that, the shops that I represent are definitely, they can handle anything. It doesn't matter what it is. So battery health diagnostics, inverter and electrical system maintenances, regenerative brake services, engine and hybrid synchronizations. Hybrids work especially well for drivers who want to save on gas without worrying about finding charging stations. And then you got some long-term comparisons. Here's a simplified breakdown. Electric vehicles, higher initial price, lower maintenance and fuel costs, government incentives may vary, best value for long-term, consistent local driving with the proper infrastructure. Gas vehicles, lower purchase price, more frequent maintenance, oil changes, filters, on and on and on. Easy access to repair and fuel, better fit for long trips, towing, or rural driving. Hybrids, mid-range price, excellent fuel efficiency, flexible, familiar, and easy to maintain with the right shop. Great resale value in markets focused on eco-conscious choices. But what's the right vehicle for you? Choose electric if you drive locally, have a home charger, and want to cut fuel costs long term. Choose hybrid or plug-in hybrid if you want fuel savings without relying on a charger. Of course, with the plug-in hybrid, you're going to need a charger. And stick with gas if you drive long distances, want low upfront costs, or need flexible, proven platform. If you're ever going to go on a long trip, nothing like going on a long trip with an electric vehicle right now. It can get interesting, and I'm going to really say it. If you live up north or down south, you're hot or you're cold. And that definitely affects batteries. But if you'd like, if you're buying a used vehicle, the shops that I work with definitely offer pre-purchase inspections and full-on diagnostics and all on and on and on. So, you may not want to jump into the deep end with a brand new vehicle. You might want to use one, and don't forget we do the pre-purchase inspections. Whatever you're going to do, remember, the basis of what I'm always going to say is find a local repair shop, build a great relationship with them, learn to trust them as they learn to trust you, get to know them as they get to know you. And life is so much better, it's not even funny.